Hello everyone. Before starting our project, I am going to explain a little about the parts that make it up. Mainly to tell you that this work is about Antonio Vivaldi, a very important figure in the world of music. We have focused on these four parts: the biography, the career and contribution to music, the most famous work, and a curious fact. We hope you like it.
Antonio Vivaldi was born the 4th March 1678 in Venice, Italy. He was introduced in the artistic world by his father, the violinist Giambattista Vivaldi. At the age of 25, after 10 years of study, he was ordered a priest. Although he would never exercise his religious obligation regularly due to his delicate state of health. It is believed that he suffered from asthma or angina pectoris. Although this pathology never separated him from his true passion, music. That same year, in 1704, he began working as a music teacher at the Ospedale della Pietà, a conservatory for orphan girls. There, he combined his teaching and business work for more than 35 years, with the composition of most of his musical works, among which the Four Seasons. His last years were spent answering commissions from European nobility and royalty. Also, like many other musicians of his days, he suffered financial difficulties due to changing musical fashions. He would finally end up dying in Vienna from an infection on July 28, 1741, at the age of 63.
Vivaldi composed more than 700 works for different instruments, including more than 400 violin concertos and 46 operas. Between concerts, without a doubt, the Four Seasons are among the most famous. In the Four Seasons by Antonio Vivaldi, you can hear how the passage of time is represented through soundscapes and a programmatic vision of music. The composer has contributed to the development of a precise, broad, and complete musical language, being a magnificent example of how music has been able to collect and capture through chromatic, timbre, or dynamic aspect the sound and sensory experience of an era. His work document and transmit environment as if we were listening and saying them. Vivaldi's best known work is the Four Seasons, like I said before. Vivaldi's Four Seasons are actually musical paintings that narrate the cycles and alternation of the seasons, each with its own characteristic.
Vivaldi loved life intensely to prepare the deep emotion that they transformed the natural ground in him. He agreed the violence concert called the Four Seasons, reading in their own handwriting in the origin of the score the description of the most beautiful essence for spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Then, among all areas of the human experience and endeavor, it has been religious and had perhaps inspired the great works of art. Whether talking shapes in the Arabs, mosaics and the Great Mosque of Damascus, or in the intricate calligraphic and illuminated details. Grace to Sunni tradition of Yadwin and Islam to comfort continual attempt to render the sound of heaven in music and hear music. Although there have been many times to work on with Antonio Vivaldi, have been recorded and special this complete in two concerts of free Linson harmonic. The version of the harmonica offers such lighting and brushstroke as the lead instrument dedicated mainly to the bass continues.
Antonio Vivaldi is known by the nickname of Il Prete Rosso, translated as the Red Priest, because he was red-haired and a priest of the church. Several writings of the time indicate that Vivaldi had a constriction of the chest, which he had since childhood and which could be asthma. For this reason, many times he had to leave when he officiated Mass due to his frequent attacks. When the cardinal excused him from saying more masses because of the asthma, Vivaldi got a job of music director at the school for orphan girls. The Italian composer composed the music for the wedding of the King Louis XV of France. The Austrian Emperor Charles VI liked Vivaldi's music so much that he made him one of his knights. Vivaldi composed more than 770 works, which 447 are concerts and the rest are operas. Johann Sebastian Bach admired the composer's music so much that he transcribed several of his works. The building we now call the Metropole in Venice has a long story. In Vivaldi's time, it was used as a hotel for the poor and had later been served as an orphanage, convent, hospital, and concert hall. When Vivaldi died in 1741, his music remained in complete obscurity, and at his funeral, held in the Vienna Cathedral, the church boys sang, among whom was the future composer Joseph Haydn.
Thanks for your attention and we hope you enjoy it.